everybody, we're out in a windy ass park and this video is going to be a little review of the Moxi Rainbow Rider skates that I got on sale from Skate Hut for $49.50. Do I think they're worth the money? Let's find out. This is how the skates come. They're in this gorgeous colourful rainbow box and you open it up and this is how the skates come inside, not like fully laced up and ready. But we're going to get to sort of customizing and upgrading these skates. First thing I did was take my T-tool, my skate tool, and I swapped out the cushions or the bushings. So this little clip here is just me doing that. You'll see how it's done. Just put the bigger end of the T-tool on the nut, keep the nut there. You take off the little plate and then pull off your trucks with your wheels and that bushing on. Take off the barrel bushing, and then what I did, you put on the new barrel bushing, the trucks and the wheels, the new cone bushing. Then you place your cap back on and the nut and screw it all back together. Now when you're adjusting the trucks, some people like tight trucks, some people like loose trucks. So the important thing is to get both of your front and back trucks the same. Then I took my crab tool so that I could loosen the nut around the toe stop and begin to take the toe stop out so that I can put my toe guards on. I like the toe guards just to protect the front of my skate. I just think it's better because, you know, your skates get scuffed up, scratched and all of that at the front. And for me, I'm all about prolonging the life of my skates for as long as I can. So it's just another little thing that helps. So I've taken out the toe stop completely. Then I've got my toe guard here. These ones, I think they were from Kaya, and you'll see they've got the 4 little holes in the top, and then there's a larger hole which is on the bottom. The larger hole goes over the hole where your toe stop came from, and then you take the little silver ring that came off when you took the toe stop off, you put it back on, and then you will start screwing your toe stop back in. I start doing it by hand, get it as far as I can go. And then what I do is take my little crab tool again and I just make sure that that nut that's holding the toe stop in is really, really tight because they can come loose. Then I moved on to doing the laces. For the laces, I've taken some waxed core laces. These are better than the laces that were in the skates. There's nothing wrong with the laces that were in the skates. They're just a little bit thin for my liking. So I decided to switch them out for the waxed ones. Again, they're rainbow, so they're very similar to what was already in the skate, but it's just that they're stronger and that they're going to be more durable. You'll be able to pull the skate a lot tighter around your feet, so they'll fit you better. And you'll see how I've done this. I've gone through the 2 holes at the front and then I do either side and then just continue from there to lace up the skate. If you're new to skating and you don't know which way is best to lace up your skates, there are a lot of different ways that you can do it that, for example, will make more room for you in the toe box of your skates or make the skates better for narrower feet, for example. So if you're not sure, there's loads of tutorials about that on YouTube. I might do a video about that myself one day, but for now, I've laced up my skates and the audio went really crappy here when I was in the park, so I'm going to continue voiceover here. So I've taken the skates out now with the laces and the bushings and the insert that I've put in the skates. I've taken them out to the park. I'm going to try them on with the original wheels in the skates and see what I think, see how they skate, see if I like the original wheels. These blue wheels, the original ones that came on the skate, they are a 58mm and the hardness is 82A, so that's a good kind of hybrid indoor outdoor wheel. I really like skating in sort of 85A wheels outside, so for me an 82A like this is great. It's even a little bit softer than what I'd normally use. I love like my big 78A 65mm wheels as well, but you can see like these wheels, I'm gliding along quite easily in these wheels. They're actually really good, better than I was expecting. On this basketball court where I'm skating, there's a really big crack down the middle of it, and these wheels actually went over that really easily, so they're not bad at all. All in all, I did about half an hour in the park in these wheels. I actually really like them. My friend has the same skate and she wasn't too keen on the original wheels that come in this skate, but I actually really like them. I found them nice and gummy and suitable for outdoors. They're really good, quite bouncy, like they go over cracks quite easily. But I'm gonna change the wheels just for the purpose of the video. So again, I've got my T-tool, my skate tool, and I've got the smaller end on the T-tool, put it over the nut that's on the wheel, unscrewed the nut, taken the wheel off with the bearing in. Then I've got a light up wheel here. I'm popping the bearings in. It's easier to do this on a table or something where you can put your full weight on it, but I did it on my bed because my cat was sitting on my table. So I spun the wheel, made sure it was got quite a good free spin, popped it on the skate, put the nut back on and tightened it up so that it's ready to go. I find with the light up wheels, when you're putting them on your skate, it's better to do them a little bit too tight, so over tighten it a bit and then loosen it, because if you over tighten it a bit, I find that it helps like activate the magnetic spacer in the wheel. You sort of hear a little bit of a crack. So then once you loosen it again, you can see that the wheel will light up quite nicely. And these wheels are like a 78A 65mm outdoor wheel, so they are big. Not all wheels will fit on all skates, but there's definitely enough clearance with the plate for these 65mm wheels to fit on. Hi everyone. Okay, yeah, so I've had a few goes on these Rainbow Rider skates now, so let's get into my thoughts. Okay, so I've been using them a little bit with the original wheels on still. These are like an 82A according to the specs on the website. So they're an 82A wheel. They are quite small, 58mm, that's quite small for me. Normally I tend to go for like a bigger wheel, like a 62mm or a 65 if I'm skating outdoors, which I do a lot. So I normally tend to go for bigger wheels, but I actually like having smaller wheels on a pair of skates for a change. So I'm going to keep these on for a while. The actual skate, okay, now to get into it, it's got a metal plate, as you can see. I did change out the bushings, the cushions, these orange things that you see here in between the wheels. So of course I changed those out. I swapped the laces, but the original toe stop's got a little bit of scuffing on it now, but nothing major. It's just a little bit of cosmetic damage from where I've been using it. And then you've got the laces, which I swapped out and put my own insole in them. But other than that, I haven't like added or taken away anything major from the skates, and I think they're pretty good for the money. For the $49.50 that I paid for them, I'm happy with these. These will be like a good cruising around, kind of getting about pair of skates in the summer. I have heard people saying that they don't like these skates because they feel like the boot's too stiff, too hard. For me, that's both a plus and a negative, because this boot, you've got really great ankle support in it. And if you're a beginner like me, that is brilliant. You know, having the ankle support, it really helps. But some people have said, like, at the front of the boot they were getting blisters by their toes and things. I haven't experienced anything like that, but I do normally wear like quite thick socks when I'm skating, so maybe that's why. Sizing, that was the other thing that I was going to mention. Now, I normally take like a UK size 5 or 38 European in my shoes, but in my skates I tend to like go up one size so that I've got room to put my insoles in and things. So I got these in a Moxi 7, and that's like a UK 6 or European 39, and for me that's perfect. So one size up from my actual shoe size, and they fit me really well actually. Even feel like slightly big, but I don't mind that because I can just put like extra socks on. Like today, for example, I came out, I put 2 pairs of socks on, and they're lovely. That makes it even more comfortable. I think they're really cool. I mean, the other nice thing is like the appearance of the skate, like with this little cloud tongue and everything that you can see there. I think they look really cute. I mean, the little daisy toe cap, toe guard, of course I added that myself, but the actual design of the skate, like with the rainbows, the logo, rainbow laces that they come with, the tongue, I think it's really, really sweet, you know. So it's nice to have something that's got quite a cute design, you know. Might not be everybody's aesthetic, but it's nice to have something that's a cute design like this that actually like works, that you can actually skate in outdoors or indoors, you know. These will be cute, like I said, for outdoors in summer, for the rink, or you know, for kids, teenagers who want to start skating, or any like adults who want to start skating but you know don't have a big budget. Then you know, if you can go on Skate Hut and buy these for $49.50, I think they are very good for the money. But yeah, I would just change out the bushings. I would say, like, you know, think about how much you want to spend to make the skate more comfortable as well. So if you try them on and you find them not very comfortable, you want to swap out the bushings, the little orange things in there. They come in black, the original ones on the skate, but if you want to swap them out, then you've got to buy the Magic Reactor cushions. I'll put a little picture in here. The Magic Reactor cushions to swap out on this skate. And the Magic Reactor cushions, I think, set me back about $16.95. So bear that in mind. You know, that's like another $16.95 to add on to the price of your skates. But other than that, you don't have to do anything major with the skates to make them workable, in my opinion. As a beginner, you know, someone who's been skating for the last 6 months, you know, with roller skates, quad skates, I think they're really good for the money. I'm really happy with them, and I can't wait to bash them about a bit in summer. Now, Moxi says you're not supposed to go like park skating in them, like skate park ramps and stuff. But I have seen people skating in bowls in them, doing a little bit on ramps and stuff. So at the end of the day, they're your skates. So if you destroy them in the park, that's up to you, you know. But yeah, they put that disclaimer on there just to say, like, they're not responsible, you know, if you destroy the skates or break your ankle or something. You know, that's what these companies do. But I think they're going to be a good pair of skates for anyone who's like beginner or intermediate, wants to learn to skate, you know. Yeah, they'll do you really well.